let's really happen between.
Man.
It's
let's
just
find
goes back over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do not
root
of all evil, right? He loves Jared Goff, and he also likes this city.
Oh yeah, I love Detroit. They love me. Like everything about Detroit, I love. It's a real great city. I just look forward to doing real big things for the city.
Yeah,
playing
the
for
big
the
rocks.
city, taking
When
the
he
city
does
to the
this,
level.
he's going to pull up a bunch of rocks.
That'd be great.
Wow.
That'd be awesome. He becomes a
what kind
superstar.
of
Becomes like
rocks?
his personality.
I got stuff over there.
I wouldn't say
I put him in there years
diva-esque
ago, but
yet, but he has.
He's had some diva qualities.
What are you gonna do with
He's
those?
done some diva things.
Come in
Correct,
lake.
but who, to me, the biggest
There's that
divas
many?
are also the
Well, there's
best
probably 50 in there.
players, wide receivers, a lot of them. Most divas, they have some warts, obviously, Antonio Brown, people like that, but he was asked, J-Mo was, about some of the wide receivers that he takes after.
I watch a lot of guys. One of my favorites is like Ocho Cinco. I like his feet. I like to watch Randy Moss a lot. Just how he runs deep balls. I like to watch a lot of guys from today's game. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Diggs. I watch everybody though. I just watch how they run this route. Damn, I like that. Let me try that next practice. Let me try that right now. That's just how it go.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's really good. And when you ask guys, is there anybody, past or present, that you want that you watch and you study? If they don't have an answer, it raises a red flag to me. Do they really want to master their craft? Do they really want to be the best? Not that you're going to try and be Randy Moss or you're going to try and be Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, but there are things that they are doing that you might be able to take something from their game. And then when you're able to name off some of those guys, past and present, I think it's a good sign.
Our telephone number is 248-539-9797. You know there are other alternatives besides Tiger baseball in this town this summer. Gov experienced one of them. We'll get his take, and we'll hear from you on some of the others that fit this realm as well. 97.1 The Ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Corwell Health Sports Desk, this is 97.1 The Ticket.
We're brought to you by Bubba Waddle. Detroit Lions wide receiver Jamison Williams says he was unaware of NFL rules regarding sports betting when he was suspended by the league for 6 games. But the Lions say the NFL educates its players on gambling rules every year. Lions also obtained kicker Riley Patterson from the Jaguars for an undisclosed pick. He connected in 85% of his field goal attempts last season. That was tied for 21st in the league. Tigers up on the White Sox 7-2. They're just 2 games behind first place Minnesota in the division. Alex Vieta will win with a career-high strikeouts of 10. Akil Baddoo goes deep. Tigers sending Joey Wentz to the mound tonight against Chicago at Comerica Park. First pitch 6:40 right here on 97.1 The Ticket. NBA East Finals, Boston forcing a Game 6 in Miami with an easy 110-97 win. Celtics had 4 of 5 starters with over 20. Stanley Cup playoffs, Dallas 3, Vegas 2. Vegas leads it 3-1. At the Ticket Update desk, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more, 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
Thank you, Jeff. 248-539-9797. Hey, we have a chance for you to win a pair of tickets to see the Tigers take on the White Sox tomorrow at Comerica Park. The first 15,000 fans will get a Riley Green floppy hat presented by National Coney Island. For tickets, call 866-66-TIGER or visit tigers.com, or be the 6th caller when you hear Dan Campbell say, Stoney, don't be throwing this stuff out here at me. Got that?
Yes, we did.
All right. Besides Tiger baseball, there are some other sporting things you can attend around here. You have the Michigan Panthers playing some games at Ford Field. You have Detroit FC. You have...
You might beat us up there.
Professional baseball
You might
league.
beat us up there.
And you all
Hi, Carrie. Good.
Or if you were near Toledo, you have the Toledo Mudhead.
With the Whitecaps.
The Whitecaps in
Grand Rapids.
Yes, there's also a team in Traverse City.
Say, Dan.
Minor league baseball team. Anyway, so Gub,
How you doing?
you got to experience Mud Hen baseball.
Yeah, I've never been to a game, and it's kind of sad.
Big changes at the
especially
house,
once
so.
I went.
Good to get away?
It was a field
More,
trip,
more,
Sam.
even more havoc?
Hardly really noticed them.
Chaperone, so I drove separately.
When she start work?
No working experience down there. It's like right
When
in
did she
the
start work?
area. There are
July.
Oh, got a ways.
like where you can just
Yeah,
walk
she's
right
nice
in.
little
Well, it'd be nice to have company for Harvey.
working her ass
But no,
off.
it was really cool. I don't know what the capacity is. I meant to look
Probably
it up.
more than that.
Sorry about that. But
Sure,
we didn't
when
actually
she
blast.
comes
It
back.
was, you know, the sessions were still, I thought.
Yeah, general surgeon, I would think they'll be calling her in.
Right.
Either. You know, found some parking that was like $10, like super close. It was cool just to walk the, you know, down an alley, you know, a couple blocks.
Hey, Dan?
You just walk right into the main entrance.
Open the passenger door and see if my glasses might have fallen down in the seat.
And stuff. I had the old school ticket because it was a field trip.
Right.
Kids had to go and do digital, you know, and stuff. But just a really cool experience. I got to see Justin Henry Malloy. He leads off. He's playing DH, which is really the troubling thing, you know, about him and the whole thing that, well, he has been called up because of Iggy. Anyways, he went 0 for 4. But I could definitely tell with him. And
Who pitched?
You know, I forgot.
Okay. All right, sorry.
The only other person I really paid close attention to was Parker Met.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we were on a field.
Right. I know.
So, with Malloy, you can definitely tell he's different than the other players that were down there. Like, there are some journeyman second baseman. He had the bases loaded on. They flew out the year way home. And he just looks like a minor league baseball.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. You can see, like Henry Malloy, he popped one foul his first at bat. You just tell that there was a different mentality about him, or you can see the athleticism that, I mean, kind of, I know this is sad, it's stretching here, he looked hard.
I get that.
Okay, but he did, he went over 4 and was down into the 280.
I know. He had a great April, May.
So both Mikes were in on this grass deal?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I was kind of like hearing from Liv.
From the cannon, the t-shirt
They didn't have a cannon, they were throwing them.
From what I understood,
Okay, we're about to, I think,
Mike was talking about putting grass
and I
in,
didn't think the guy could throw it.
and the other Mike
And
said
it's just the
that
last
he wanted like to put this grass here, so that
taken in the air for a record. Kind of
use
felt
it
like
as for
Which
like
little kid did you
cornhole or whatever they're playing.
I was going towards Sam, but
Kids.
I had thought of doing it that way too.
Right, no, I'm just kidding.
I was disappointed when we opened it up.
From what I heard was that Liv said that
Didn't have anything with the mud hens on it or
he would
anything.
help
Didn't have Meyer or anything on it?
No.
level it,
Anyways, that must be one of their sponsors,
let
obviously.
the
No tickets
dirt
for my
dirt
managers.
out,
I thought
and
it
then
was like a t-shirt or something.
he would
But
put
the whole
grass
experience in general,
and he would said he would
great,
mow,
you know, it was
mow
where we at, like,
right here.
Between our two houses.
Yeah.
experience. People who like, hey, like that.
This is what I heard. I don't know if this
Tell
is
anybody to go.
a true
Just experience.
statement.
Well, you know, obviously it's cheaper. Obviously you're going, you know, you're not seeing the best of brand of baseball,
Right.
but it was a good
Fine with me.
Sometimes, again, just overlook what we have around us.
And you get to see guys that someday, whether it's even on the Mud Hens or whoever they were playing, somebody
last week, I
will
think
make
it was.
majors. Yeah, I remember him when I saw him play in the minor leagues. 248-539-9797. So you got Mud Hens in Toledo. I mentioned some of the other minor league baseball around the state. You got Detroit FC that every year I say I gotta go. I heard it's so much fun to go to that Keyword Field in Hamtramck. Soccer, I heard it's wonderful. You got the Panthers at Ford Field. You got, like I said, the USPDL.
All right, are we going?
I've been to Jimmy
Okay.
John's
You guys there?
a few times.
Yeah.
All right.
My daughter was answering. She was asking.
Did they have the,
Takes about an hour
dog
just to
as
get everybody in the car, so.
the backbone? Have you seen that one? They've had that up
All right, are they coming?
as well.
All right.
They have some things like that at some of these little small things.
The only thing I don't like about that league is
You'll beat us there, yep.
teams or whatever, however many play there.
Yeah.
So who do you root for? It's
Right
like,
in.
you know, you're
Right, Rick?
Mud
Nah,
Hens
Liv's not going.
for
Huh?
Toledo versus Durham.
She's having.
You know, when, you know, Birmingham plays Utica, I mean, it's
Stomach problems.
I wish
Yeah,
we just had,
that's
like,
what she
I
said.
wish there was a league really with one
Yeah,
team
she
there,
said lately
another team,
at a
you know, like in
restaurant
somewhere in
she's been
Indiana
at.
or whatever. So,
Yeah,
you know,
or an Ohio team.
A lot of problems.
home team type of
Mike's got
You don't really know a lot about
Oh,
the team.
he's tearing up our
until
yard.
there. So it's
Did you talk to him?
Sure. Yeah, which I get. I have
Yeah,
not
I was talking to
been
him. Oh, I didn't talk to him about the
and
rest
I
of
don't
it.
think it's shameful, that this is the first one we've been to. I'd love to get down. I bet you love it. And you're watching. What you're hoping is this year. Now it's probably a little bit further away. Correct. 3-4 years before some of those guys even make it up to AAA if they ever do, and then you start talking about them. It's possibly making the jump to the majors, but whenever we've been over there for those games, we've been over there for different sporting events, whether it's a basketball tournament for one of the kids, or it's a baseball tournament for one of the kids, and you pair that with, Whitecaps are in town. Then you go to one of the games, and it's just, it's a really fun, and I've got this is a perfect word for it, intimate experience.
I know people will come and see Lansing Blood in that game.
Cottonwood's coming down.
Yeah. So where's this place at? I don't know.
It's in
Cadillac?
town.
Cadillac or?
No,
Oh,
it's the old.
the old. Is there gonna be a place gonna be packed?
I don't know. Probably.
Might be.
I know where Hammers is.
Tonight's fish night.
Ooh, I know I'm gonna be getting some fish.
I wish I was we're right behind home plate. Oh, okay. We were just down third base line, and there were not enough seats. I think it holds 10-5. I was looking correctly, but it was nice because every seat is great. And Malloy, you're right. He's got that build, that presence when he comes out, but he just seemed to have no patience at the plate. Just wanted to swing for the fences, I thought.
That doesn't fit the Tiger mold they're trying to get here, but I mean,
It's the Major League Baseball.
Right, exactly. The whole team had one of those days, and they got shut out 3-0. They left the bases loaded twice. It was just like
It was a Tiger Day.
they had 3 errors. Oh, they threw the ball around one second inning or third inning, and all over the place. I will say this about being the student day: there were tons of communities in this area, like Woodhaven, Flat Rock, Monroe. That the one thing was, it was that time the kids were screaming at the time instead of like instead of going woo like that or something like that. They're like kind of screaming like an amusement park.
Yeah.
But at an amusement park, the roller coaster is a little ways away.
Yeah.
It was like right next to your ear.
And not only the decibel level, but the
Oh,
tone is
you're
a higher
watching.
pitch.
This is you're listening to from yesterday, from this morning.
Yeah. I got out of the car, paused it,
A concert where
or I got out of the car and
Shut it off.
it shuts off.
It's different.
As soon as I get back in the car and start the car up, it comes back on.
Jimmy John's
Pretty cool.
Field is the best family-friendly entertainment value I've ever been. Oh yeah, I mean it's expensive. It is. You're talking about enterprise, right? My daughter was at that game too with her school. I watched it on MILB TV. Looked like they do a ton for the kids. My second grader loved it. Wants to go to more games. So thank you, Mudheads. That's from Tom. Wow. You're watching that game on MILB TV as you're reading. Toledo Walleye are in the Western Conference Finals versus the Idaho Steelhead games in their minor Eastern League. I believe it's there are farms even the Red Bull. And Sebastian Coast is the goal. Game 4 and 5 tonight and tomorrow.
Newsy spent some time with the Walleye, didn't he?
Don't know.
You excited, Rick?
Excited about what?
Going to Hammers?
Yes. Where the old food factory used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was, I think there's some street parking opportunities that I just didn't have the time to look for. I was running slightly late. I just got some traffic and stuff. But no, it was an awesome time. It was the best minor league experience. It doesn't exist anymore.
You guys still go to that other place?
Old school IHL hockey game.
What's the other one on the other end of the town?
Lake City Tap House.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that place. I like it better than Hammers, really. But Hammers Friday night fish is good.
The Hanson brothers?
Yeah. That movie.
Yes, I know that.
But some of them were.
Yeah.
The real name was Carlson, 2 of them, and I think actually the third one in the movie was actually a guy by the name of Dave Hansen.
And that place I know will be packed.
There was lot of
What?
the old time.
Oh, the
Tap
Tap
House.
House.
Back in
I think they're both going to be
Roanoke Valley.
Tap House is really popular now.
Binghamton, New York Dusters.
Yeah.
They used to just, you look at
Well, I
the
think
stats
this-
and there'd be guys with
I think both of them are going to
85
be jammed.
And the
I saw a dirt
the
grind
barbecue
build,
places
Oh, yeah.
opened up
Blackhawk
tonight,
playing
first night.
Toledo Gold Digger.
Where's that?
Right.
And
Right
then
across the
Steve
street from
Penny
Hammers,
was
the old,
early at one point, and he
Maybe we
was
could
the
check
gold
that
for
out
Patrick
if this place is too packed.
All right, 248
I would like Fish does sound good.
97,
They're
97.
gonna have music band.
97.1
They're opening night tonight in Romano.
From the
Remember the old barbecue place under the tent
sponsored by
in down by the Dairy Queen, towards the Dairy
Not
Queen?
watching any
Yeah.
significant delays. US 23
That,
southbound moving pretty well between Brighton and Ann Arbor, 94 east and westbound.
Patio on the
Allen
main
Park.
on Main
Dearborn looks pretty clear. The
closed
southbound
down.
freeway
They're moving
and
in there.
Southbound accident free. M15 southbound at Grange Hall. You have the right lane closure there until.
I've never had their barbecue.
Construction along Garfield between 22 and 23 Mile. Downtown, the 94 westbound ramps to the lodge. Both ways.
And they had a
closed
sign
over the next 2 weeks. So be
on
advised
Facebook,
of that.
four guys standing in front of the sign, and then it says something about Berkeley.
Sign is
B-E-R-K-L-E-Y.
Residential
wonder
construction
what,
project, productivity and innovation matter. Learn more at poweringmichigan's.com. I'm Tracy Costello.
Spelled the same way.
Want better pay? Need to build skills? Then it's time to advance your career. SA Works connects you to training programs and companies ready to hire you. Visit saworks.org. saworx.org.
I'm pleased to announce that Radio Rental is returning for another installment of Terrifying Tales. If you happen to be new here, I'm Terry Carnation, current proprietor of the Radio Rental Video Store, where I possess a collection of the scariest true stories you've ever heard, all told by real people. Mark your calendars for, apparently it's available right now. I'm a little late with this promo.
Listen for free on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Zippity doo dodge, zippity day. We have Dodges for little pay.
Calianis Van Dyke Dodge is Detroit's largest volume Dodge dealer because we sell for less. Get hot 22 Dodges for 22% off stickers. You heard right, save 22% off select new Dodges during our Memorial Day sales event. Huge savings on Durango, Chargers, Cat Packs, and
75
Challengers.
here.
Up to 22% off sticker. Need a Ram truck? We are overstocked and have huge discounts. Lease in a 23 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn for just $264 per month. We need your trade and we'll pay over book for it. Worried about credit? We have 15 lenders and work to approve everybody.
Zippity doo dodge, zippity day. We have Dodges for little pay.
You gotta go to Van Dyke Dodge in Warren. 20% savings on 22 Durango stock number 270136. 23 Ram 1500 stock number 390120. 264 plus tax at 36 months. 39,900 stock. Both require employee purchase. Done list loyalty. Returning less every day. All rebates to dealer.
Want better pay? Need to build skills? Are you looking for greater opportunities? Then it's time to advance your career. Advanced Manufacturing is thriving in San Antonio
turn around.
and needs people like you
Couple spots on
yesterday.
that side.
Whether you're looking for a career change or looking for a way into the industry, SA Works connects you to training programs and companies ready to hire you. Visit saworks.org. That's saworx.org.
This is Flea for This Little Leg, the podcast about falling in love with music. I started a non-profit music school about 20 years ago called the Silver Lake Conservatory of Music. The reason that I started doing this podcast was I'll be speaking with Rick Rubin, Thundercat, Stuart Copeland, Margot Price, Corey Henry, Cynthia Ariba, Sheila E., and Patty Smith.
Please listen and follow This Little Light, a presentation of Channel 13 on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Turn this camera on.
Get the best bets for the biggest matchups, plus updates on betting trends before the game start. You better you bet from
All right,
BetQL.
I might turn it on.